Hi everyone and welcome back to my next episode. In today's episode I will go over on how to get to the Elba island, about the climate of the island, and last but not least, my favorite personal top reasons of why you should be choosing the Elba island as your next vacation destination. So let's start with topic 1 on how to get to the Elba island. The easiest way to reach the Elba island is definitely by ferry. Since ferries are the most common way to reach the island, you can take a ferry from several ports on the Italian mainland, such as Piombino and Livorno. In my opinion, Piombino is the most frequent used port to get to the Elba island and the one I also use all the time. The average time you will spend on the ferry is round about 40 minutes depending on where you will be arriving. The main part of the Elba island is definitely Portoferraio. Portoferraio is the main capital of the Elba island. Ferries from Piombino on the mainland arrive here most frequently. The port area offers various facilities, including restaurants, shops, and accommodations. Portoferraio is known for its historical significance, as Napoleon Bonaparte was exiled to Elba and resided in a villa here. I will go deeper in this subject in one of the next episodes. Another possibility is to arrive at the port of Rio Marina. This port is located on the eastern side of the Elba island and it's known for its mining history. The coast side of Rio Marina is also called the Sparkling Coast, which also goes back to this super interesting mining history. I will also go into detail in one of the next episodes. The little beautiful town features a nice quiet harbor area with a sparkling sand, as you can see in the video above. Some interesting mineral-related attractions can also be found in Rio Marina. As I already said, I will go into detail in one of the next episodes where I specifically mention the mining history. And last but not least, not to forget to mention the port of Cavo, which also can be reached by ferry. Cavo is a smaller port located on the northeastern tip of the Elba island. It's a quieter destination, perfect for those seeking a more secluded experience. Ferries from Piombino and other ports also connect to Cavo. It's very important to mention that the ferry schedules can vary depending on the season, the weather conditions, and demand. It's a good idea to check the ferry company's website for up-to-date information on schedule and ticket reservations before you plan your trip to the Elba island. Down below in the comment section, I will provide you with a link that will lead you to the website of all the main ferries that will take you to all different ports that I just mentioned on the Elba island. My personal recommendation would be to take the ferry from Piombino to Portoferraio directly, since that schedule runs most frequently. Now, if you do not have a car with you, you can easily catch a taxi or a public bus from Portoferraio to wherever you want to stay on the island. You will most likely arrive on the Elba island during spring, summer, or fall. My favorite time to visit the island is either in spring, which is considered March to May, or in fall, which is September to November. Spring is a very pleasant time to visit the Elba island. The temperatures start to rise and the island becomes more vibrant with blooming flowers and green landscapes. The average high temperature ranges from around 15 degrees in March to around 24 degrees in May. Although occasional showers are still possible during springtime. Summertime is considered June to August. Summer is the peak tourist season on the Elba island. The weather is warm and sunny, making it ideal for beach activities and outdoor exploration. Always keep in mind that August is the busiest month on the Elba island. I have experienced multiple summers where August is usually the hottest, driest, and busiest month when it comes to tourists. Average high temperature ranges from about 25 degrees in June to 38 in July and August. July and August are the driest months with minimal rainfall. The fall season starts around September and continues to November. Fall is a pleasant shoulder season to visit the Elba Island. The crowds thin out and the weather remains warm and inviting. Average high temperatures range from around 27 degrees in September to around 19 degrees in November. September is relatively dry, but October and November can bring more rain. My personal favorite month of fall on the Elba Island is October. Especially in the beginning of October, the weather is usually nice. The water is still warm from all the summer heat, and you are able to take some beautiful relaxing baths in the sea. The winter season is considered from December to February. Winter is the off-peak season on the Elba Island. While temperatures are cooler, they remain relatively mild compared to many other regions. Average high temperatures range from about 12 degrees in December to around 14 degrees in February. Rainfall increases during the winter months, and there are maybe occasional cloudy and rainy days. Please keep in mind that these are average temperatures, and there can be variations from year to year. Elba Island's climate is influenced by its Mediterranean location, so it generally experiences mild temperatures and a good amount of sunshine. It's a destination that can be enjoyable all year round, depending on your preferences for outdoor activities, beach time, and sightseeing. Whichever season you choose to visit the Elba Island, I'm so sure it won't disappoint. Which leads me straight to my next point on why you should be choosing the Elba Island as your next vacation destination. Let me give you a short and brief overview of my personal top reasons. Number one is definitely the beauty of the beaches and the nature. Are you a person who loves the beaches? On Elba there is a beach for every taste. Beaches of fine white sand, black sand, or even golden white sand. Each different and fascinating, but they all have one thing in common: a crystal clear water and amazing seabeds. Not to mention the wild coves, some of which can only be reached by paths that lead through the Mediterranean scrub from the sea. True oases of peace and tranquility, even during the high season months of July and August that I just mentioned. And then the cliffs that sink into the seabed, pine forests that stretch across the beach, creating a natural oasis of shade, beautiful panoramic paths surrounded by lush greenery, a true blessing for body and soul. Reason number 2. Elba is not only about the sea. If you prefer sea and sun, then a beautiful little hike to Monte Capane is just right for you and brings a little variety to your holiday. You can conquer the castle of Volterraio, which is an old castle ruin, and feel like a Highlander while admiring the panorama. It's incredible, trust me. And if that's not enough for you, you can discover the island's museums, the numerous Etruscan Roman finds at a time when Elba was the heart of the flourishing trade. You can also visit the 2 Napoleonic residences in search of the spirit of the famous Napoleon who lived here for several months in exile. If, on the other hand, you ever feel like doing something more romantic, then I would personally suggest the Butterfly Trail. I will go into details on the famous Napoleon villas as well as the butterfly trails in one of the next episodes, so stay tuned for more information. Reason number 3, of course, is the Elban cuisine. In summary, the Italian cuisine is a symphony of taste and tradition. It invites us to savor every bite and appreciate the simple pleasures of good food. From pasta to pizza and the sweetness of desserts. The Italian cuisine, especially the Elban cuisine, remains as an irresistible culinary journey that continues to fascinate food lovers worldwide. If you would like to learn more about the Elban cuisine, as well as the famous Aleatico red wine, stay tuned. I will go over this in my very next episode. Reason number 4 is to totally feel relaxed during your vacation. Because Elba is an island with human dimensions. Small and compact, but where nothing is missing, from the sea to the mountains, from the hills to the beaches. It doesn't matter where exactly you stay on the island. You feel like home very soon, and you will be having conversations with the barkeeper, the waiter, or the staff. The Albans are all very, very friendly and happy people. They will treat you as you were one of them immediately. I always felt super welcomed, safe, and I always had wonderful encounters with locals. And last but not least, my all-time favorite reason to visit the Elba Island are the breathtaking sunsets. One of my favorite spots to watch the sunset is the beach of Biodola, where the picture above was taken. Another favorite spot of mine is to watch it from Capo Livre. Both videos you can see above are taken from Capo Livre directly and show the beauty and the tranquility and the scenery on the Elba Island when the sun goes down. I hope you enjoy. Of course, there are many more spots to watch the sunset from, such as the romantic Viticcio sunset, or to watch the sunset from the stunning Stella Gulf. Whatever location you will choose, you won't forget these sunsets anytime soon. I hope you enjoyed this little episode on how to get to the Elba Island and some other interesting facts. I would be super happy to welcome you in my next episode, in which we will be talking about the Alban cuisine. So I hope to see you soon again.